when you start talking about people's mental wellness or their cognitive fitness, coming up with a measurable metric that you can actually put data down on a piece of paper, I think can be challenging. So I think it's there and it's available to an extent. But for me, what I found so much more interesting and literally put a smile on my face was to walk around the office or one of our various substations and hearing people use the word BAMO, or
Mhm.
they're about to go out on a SWAT call, and as they're getting ready, they're doing breathing techniques and they're saying BAMO. To me, that's worth its weight in gold. That's so much more important than writing statistics down on a piece of paper, because what that tells me is they remember and they're putting this into action, and they're
Yep.
actually thinking about the things that they've learned in the program, and they're preparing for whatever it is they're about to walk into, or they're calming down from whatever it is they just walked out of. But the fact that they're using terminology that came out of the class, I know the class stuck. It stuck with them, and they're putting it into practice.
I will never forget the conversation I had with the nurse who was calling me to tell me I had cancer. Of course, she's very solemn and she's being very sensitive. And in the matter of nanoseconds, hey, Susanna, I'm calling to inform you you have cancer. There's a pause in my thinking. I'm, you know, really analyzing all aspects before I react to it. And my reaction was, it's a Friday. Thanks for calling. Let's pick it back up on Monday. Not that I was in denial, not that, I was trying to get off the phone to have a breakdown, but in that second, in that pause, I was able to be present. For a year and a half, almost 2 years later, I realized that that training turns into muscle memory. And I found myself in many situations where, without even thinking of what was happening, I paused and embraced the suck.
When we're in our position in that space of competing and wearing that jersey, yeah, we're confident in everything. But the minute we take that thing off, that's where everything goes with it. We lose that confidence, we lose that ability to focus, we lose that ability to push ourselves and be resilient, man. So I think it's even bigger than, once again, just sports. Like, this is not just something that's going to help you in the workplace. Isn't something that's just going to help you perform, but this is a literal life skill that becomes second nature.
I started what was on paper an extremely successful career immediately, and I was miserable. I took a wellness survey and the results were like flashing red. You're about to burn. You're about to die, man. Like, you're not just burning out,
Yeah.
like you're about to explode. And so I clicked OK. And then the answer was a suicide hotline number and 4 free counseling sessions. Those resources are important. But in that moment, those weren't the resources I needed, but those are the only ones that were available. I needed something that was going to proactively change my world. And I was willing to do that work. I just didn't know what to do. My steady mind changed my life. It sounds so
Mhm.
cliche to say that, but it's absolutely true.